All right, what we have here is a 1985 Bach Mercedes 2. Yep, that's what it says right here. Look at that. Bach Mercedes 2. They made the Bach Mercedes many, many moons ago. This is kind of the second generation. I think that's why they call it the Mercedes 2. But you can see on the bell, it says Vincent Bach. So this was the budget Bach. Okay. You have the Pro Box. It's like the Bach 6, Bach 8, Bach 12, Bach 16, Bach 36. Those are all pretty much the straight tenors and well known for, their warm sound and their great response, used by many professionals. And Bach had a philosophy, like many other of the American-made trombone manufacturers, instrument manufacturers, that they wanted one standard build and quality under one roof for every horn. So in the 1980s, Con Selmer bought Bach. Bach was a self-standing company for a number of years, and then they were bought by Selmer, and then it became Con Selmer. So the high-quality Bachs are still made today under the Con Selmer roof, and they're still wonderful horns. Now the Bach Mercedes, this one was made in the mid 1980s. It was still made here in the United States. They hadn't transferred over into the TB series yet, where they started making those overseas. So this, you're looking at the budget box still made in the United States with still a lot of the same Bach qualities. Now, if you're going to ask me, does it play like the 36 or the 12 or the, yeah, no. Those, not even those horns play like each other. The 6, 8, 12, and 16 all play differently. I know, because I put all mine in the living room, took my mouthpiece, and I went to each one. They all sound different. They're all different. Now, what makes this one the budget Bach is that it doesn't have a lot of the nickel on it. It's kind of the same thing with the Con Directors and the Con 6H. Now, these whole sleeve sections up here are not nickel, they're brass. Most of the horn is brass. Now, here's the cool thing though. The slide is nickel. Okay, so you have the brass sleeves up here, but the slide sleeves are nickel. And that's actually a pretty advanced feature for, I would call it an intermediate horn. The research that I've shown or that I've read is that this isn't a student horn per se. It's an intermediate horn. It's the budget Bach, not the cheap Bach. So anyway, let me play a few things for you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this with my Marsikowitz 6E. Okay, here we go. So 7.5-inch bell, 500 bore, pretty standard. Tell right away, it's very warm sound. Very nice. It really has that Bach feel to it. It's a soft, warm tone. Now this horn came to me kind of ugly. There was just lacquer missing all over the place. It's kind of characteristic of Bach and Yamaha is that the lacquer is made to be very fine, not impede the horn's vibration. But if you take the horns outside, lacquer is going to come off. So what I did is I stripped all the lacquer off the bell, polished it, and re-lacquered it. So it's got a new coating of lacquer on it. It looks very nice. You can see it's nice and shiny, and so that'll protect its finish and its shine. It says the built-in counterweight. All the slides move freely. Okay, everything moves real nice, and the slide is fantastic. I'd call it like an 8, 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. So think about buying it. It's a great horn. Like I said, it's the budget Bach, the Bach Mercedes 2. Okay, they make a trigger version of this too. That's basically the exact same configuration as the Bach 36. But this is pretty fantastic. I've played this several times in big bands, and it just plays great. It's a great ensemble horn. Like I said, it's just all brass, so You know, it has a very rich tone. It's very resonant. It's a nice horn. Okay, thank you. I hope you like it when you buy it. Bye-bye.